So Turki Al-Sheikh, he's stolen my ideas. He's obviously a fan of the channel. He's tuned in. He's listened to my opinions about these guys that run around the ring and boxing and, you know, stink out the joint, bring no value, bring no entertainment. Guys like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, William Scull, Joseph Parker. These guys come in and they absolutely stink out the joint. Ryan Garcia and Rowley in their last fight. Um, Even Barboza, you know, and Tiafimo. That was a stinker as well. But yeah, Turkey has seen the light. He's tuned into the channel, and he agrees with my assessment. Yeah, I've been saying this for the last couple of years, that we can't support these guys that come in and stink out the joint, these guys that come in and run around the ring and bring no entertainment. Boxing is about entertainment. It is about skills as well, right? There's nuance to it. I don't want to see two guys swinging their arms, and just punch for punch going at it. But you can entertain as well as being skillful. Lomachenko, Golovkin, um, Gary Russell Jr.'s brother, Antoine Russell, right? He's an entertaining fighter. Canelo to a certain degree. You can be a highly skilled fighter and still be entertaining. And by the way, Turkey, have a word, now that you've seen the light, have a word with Terence Crawford, because this is a guy that insulted boxing fans when they had a go at Shakur Stevenson for being a boring fighter. Boxing fans had a go at Shakur. Crawford came out and said, hey, these fans don't know about boxing. They're not boxers. They don't know about the skills. That they don't know about the sweet science. That's always the go-to for these guys. Devin Haney will stink out the joint and then say that's skill. That's skill right there. And some fans actually defend it as well. Can you believe that? Some fans, they will defend Devin Haney and Shakur, and say that running around the ring is skill. No, it's not. That's not skill. Skill is fighting at a high level, coming forward, being offensive and still showing skill, breaking down your opponent. Again, Lomachenko is probably the perfect example of real skill, right? But yeah, these fans that say that it's about the sweet science, and they love to watch Devin Haney and Shakur and stuff like this, and they study them. There might be people that study fighters like that sit on the back foot and stink out the joint. That might be true, but you don't pay to study these fighters. Nobody buys the pay-per-view and then sits down with a notepad and takes notes on Devin Haney. Nobody does that. If you study boxing, you're on YouTube watching it for free, studying way better fighters than Haney, right? So yeah, it's complete bullshit when people say it's about the skills and they pay the pay-per-view to watch the skills. Yes, we want to see skills, but we also want to be entertained. It's called prize fighting. So anyway, Turkey, Mr. Turkey, it's a step in the right direction. But there's still a lot more things to fix in boxing. So instead of tuning into the channel and stealing my ideas, you know, just contact me on here, you know, and come to the negotiating table, and I'll tell you how to fix boxing, okay, all around. So there you go, Turkey. It is a step in the right direction. Let's get rid of these runners, right? Don't reward guys that are on the back foot. Bivol against Beterbiev, right? Beterbiev should have got that win in the second fight. He's the one going forward, right? But we reward Bivol. We reward the guy on the back foot. It's not right. And hopefully this changes things, but certain things need to be implemented in order to make these changes, right? There's more things to do. There's more things to fix. So Turkey, get in contact.